We're just trying to get some of this on. It's Black History in July.
Oh, shoot.
The thought of losing an inch of his family's 600 acres makes Mark Smith and his wife Janet wince.
This is not the first time somebody's ever came after this land. My dad has struggled to keep it, and now here we are. I can't believe it. 100 years later, still struggling.
Yes.
To hold on to it.
When will it be over?
Their land in Sparta, Georgia, has been an heirloom for nearly a century. Mark's grandfather, a sharecropper, traded in his cotton harvest for it in the Jim Crow-era South. When we first met the Smiths in 2023, they were leading a coalition opposing a rail company's plan to carve through private property with 4.5 miles of new track, citing eminent domain.
Eminent domain is a legal strategy the government or private utility can use to seize citizens' land for just compensation if it's for the public good.
Resolved as they are to keep fighting, the Smiths and some of their neighbors may have met their match in this latest strategy.
God is powerful, and he's a healer, so he is with us this morning.
We rode along as about a dozen residents anxiously traveled more than 100 miles to an Atlanta courtroom for a legal challenge. But the community's grasp appears to be slipping. A state judge upheld a ruling in favor of the Sandersville Railroad Company. Ben Tarbutton III is president of the rail company and says while he feels the law is on his side, he's open to discussing how both can benefit.
Is there not another route in order to make this work so that everybody is happy, all stakeholders involved?
We worked really hard to try to come up with the most direct route, which affected the least amount of property.
While Sparta's mayor, Alan Haywood, says he has sympathy for folks like the Smiths, he's looking at the $1.5 million economic bump the railroad says it would provide to one of the poorest counties in Georgia.
Economic development opportunity is what my interest is.
But the coalition's legal team is appealing. For the Smiths, it's about their family legacy being ripped away.
If you don't like what we're going to offer you, then we'll take it, and then you'll have to take what we give you. There's something very, very wrong with that.
A valuable stretch of land with invaluable roots, and a cost, at least to some, that's about more than a price tag.
They want to take the pond, they want to take the hayfields, they want to take all this stuff.
Just the thought of losing an inch of his family's 600 acres makes Mark Smith and his wife Janet wince.
This is not the first time somebody's ever came after this land. My dad has struggled to keep it.
600 acres?
So this
600 acres? I know that's a lot of.
So this comment says, I'm not trying to make it about race, but I have yet to come across any white families who are dealing with this, and they have thousands of acres between them, either by crops or cattle. This one was a good one. Don't sell, S-E-L-L, the land. Lease it to them. Put the land in a land trust and let the trust lease it to them. They'll be paying on that lease for generations to come. Sounds like some game.
Yeah, they do sound like some terrific game.
Yeah. Sereno 77. I speak protection upon the Smith family in the mighty name of Jesus.
Jesus ain't got nothing to do with this, baby. That's the white man.
Sereno ain't got no power.
They ain't got nothing to do with Jesus. That's the white man.
Sereno ain't got no power.
Hey, boy.
So, I was just doing a little quick research, right, on this Sandersville Railroad Company. And they're a $7 million a year company. But what happens is I think they ship for like to a colon mine. Kellenite, something like that. And it's like a chemical composition mineral. And that's a $4.24 billion industry.
They ain't stopping that.
Huh?
They ain't stopping that.
So
you said 4.2?
Yeah, $billion industry.
I was just gonna put the B on there.
Yeah.
I won't even say million. 4.2 B?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't stop nothing like that. And I
know. I get you got your 600 acres.
Yeah,
I pray for you, black folk.
I think you're gonna go ahead and give up that 50 acres before they go ahead and whack you for all of it.
Yeah, that's a 4.2.
Because I'm surprised when he said 600 acres. That's a lot. Like, could you Google 600 acres? Like, people don't know. 10 acres is a lot of land. 600? That's a lot of fucking land.
Just shit. My granddaddy bought.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'd have had a whole community. What's their name? Was the Johnsons?
Mm-hmm.
I'd have had a whole motherfucking Johnsonville town. I'd have built.
Say how many feet?
You should have just said how many miles.
How large?
Yeah, I was about to say how large is 600 acres. Yeah. In miles? Did you say miles?
Go in miles, because that people will get that in miles.
Almost a mile, almost a square mile.
How many acres fit?
Yeah, we should have just seen a picture of it. Yeah, image.
Let's do this.
That's a lot of fucking land, bro. That's a lot of land.
Okay, I guess.
Because you know how people can give a visual. Because I was trying to see how many football fields would probably fit in that too, or a football stadium.
Ooh.
That's a lot of fucking land, bro.
Sheesh.
That's a lot of fucking land.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And then he said he had some creeks and some lakes and some water on there too. Oh my God.
Yeah, they finna build a railroad track right over that.
You say I feel for you, but they finna go do what they need to do.
I mean, you
ain't stopping shit, bro.
Yeah, you think about industry, and I heard somebody. What was one of the comments? One of the comments like they didn't hear any white people with that. I see railroad tracks all through. Everywhere,
like Elmhurst.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody at one point owned some shit. Yes, railroad tracks is like, yeah, we gonna
hey,
tear down on you.
How they say when you in to big business, when motherfuckers start anything over like 100 million, motherfucker get you up out of here, bro. Motherfucker move you right on out the way with your land. Yeah. Bulldoze you right on over. So you got to know when to make the deal and when not to make the deal and when not, because like they say, you can. I don't know how big, because I don't have land or nothing like that. So I don't know if that comment was right about you can lease it to them and all that other stuff.
Right.
So if that's right, I'll do something like that.
Yeah. The way I look at it is that it very well could be, race bias towards, you know what I mean? Like, hey, we see some black people, we could take advantage of this, and because a lot of times when black people do have land, they don't, especially when it's an heirloom or heir situation, their business isn't really in order. So it's really good to see that black people are, they have land, they're willing to take care of their business. They got lawyers, it seems like, and willing to stand up and stand firm against the corporate. But when it's a $4.24 billion industry staring at your neck. It's kind of like, damn.
Not stopping shit.
Right. And, never mind about the judge. The judge is, he's probably getting paid too. There's nothing to slide the judge. Look, man, again, we talking about playing fair, and these guys ain't going to play fair.
And another thing, too, because I had one, too. That's a down south grandfather right there. They don't budge or nothing for shit. You got to damn near kill them. And I don't know if he's being, I don't want to say it like this, but he might be stubborn or whatever, but that's his land. He can do whatever the fuck he want to do with it. But I know them type of old school cats, them old school granddads, they not budging. He not taking shit. He don't give a fuck. Well, how much money they send him?
Well, I'm reminded of an old, I'm probably not using the right word.
Talking about Thomas, wasn't you? Thomas couldn't come through.
I'm reminded of an old adage, and this was made into incorporated into an episode of Boondocks. That company said, I seize your land, I like your land,
I want your land.
I want your land. Now we can do this the easy way or the hard way. One way or the other, they're going to get it.
And it's sad that he probably worked that hard, and it's been in his family, like you say, probably for all them years. Yeah. But I just thought with the eminent domain, boy, every time I hear that word, I know when people hear that word, when they got property, they start getting goosebumps and shit. Like, what the fuck y'all go, man? What's going on, man?
Yeah, I think it is a way to finesse people about their land, black or whoever.
All right, man. So this is which one of these you want to?
Play that one right there.
This one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.